Greetings one and all, and welcome back to the farm. We are doing part number 85 of my Farming Simulator 22 Debt Recovery Challenge. Pretty much carrying on where we left off. Actually, it's not wholly where we left off. I have completed the stone picking of field number 7, as I did say at the end of the last episode. They were almost done, so I just pushed it through. They've been returned to the farm, and nothing else has been done. So, with that in mind, seeding, we are doing oat on field 7. Saddle track will take care of that, hopefully. All things fingers crossed and all that. Off he goes. Field 4 has been harvested. That was wheat. We're now setting this guy up for corn, and he's going to do the custom west field, which will, in a few months' time, be cut for chaff. And that's it. Farm field work wise. Bit of a short day, all things considered, but that's fine. Off he goes. Right, we have 3 more tasks to do for the day. First one being the most important. Olive picking. So, I'm going to throw you guys into warp speed. If you've been watching my series up until this point, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to do a segment of recording where I do all the farm work that I can inside of about 30 to 45 minutes. You guys will experience it in about 5. I will speed it up. There will be no commentary, and there'll be some music playing in the background, and you'll just see it move really, really quickly. Kind of good fun. Makes really good background noise, I'm told. So whether you watch it or whether you listen to it, it's entirely up to you. Whatever brings you the most enjoyment. We'll go around and we'll do all that, and then when I'm done with that segment of recording, I'll bring us back to normal speed. We'll see where we are, and we'll plan what needs to be done after that. But like I say, I've got 3 tasks marked on my little cheat sheet, if you will, next to me, that require my attention for the day before we can skip into April. So you guys sit back, relax, enjoy, watch it, listen to it, whatever, and we will speak again really, really soon. Oh, there we go. First recording segment complete. What have we done? We've been busy. Always busy. It's a farm. Of course we're busy. So, overview. I'm just trying to get out of there before I break something. We are making our way towards the grain mill because we've got a trailer full of sorghum. Well, not full, but 90,000. All the fields are seeded. They are fertilized. They are limed. They are properly set up. And we have some new olive groves. Crops, plants, groves, I think would probably work. Vines, there we go. So we've got some new olive ones, and there is no way that is straight. That's terrible. Anyway, I actually hate putting in the grapes and olives. I don't like the system. I think it should have been a bit more angled so that you can't really make funny shapes. But that's just me. I think you should be able to make straight lines really, really easily because, you know, who doesn't want a straight line when you're dealing with stuff like that? There we go. That is the sorghum into the grain mill. So, where the hell are we? There we go. So we've got wheat, barley, oat, only a little bit of oat, and about a quarter of the tank full of sorghum, all producing flour. I did set it to distribute because, yeah, we're a little, well, it's starting to run out in the bakery. I just want to top that up before we go back to selling. That may inadvertently trigger a few pallets to show up when we switch it over, but that's not a problem. We can always bring the truck up, collect those pallets, and drop them off at the bakery to ensure that they continue to do their job. We haven't got the cereal activated because we don't have the raisins. And we're not producing the raisins because we don't have the grapes. It's a horrible, vicious cycle. The wool is doing okay. The cotton is doing okay. We've got more cotton on the way, and we do have some wool that needs shipping on the farm. But we're going to wait until tomorrow because hopefully through the night we might get another couple of pallets if we're really lucky. The sugar beet production is full. Bear with me. Well, we're maxed out on sugar, so sell. And now it's stored some, so there's going to be some pallets over at the sugar mill. So again, we'll send the truck and collect those, and then we'll drop them off at the bakery, where it will just leach into that as it drops. That's fine. So there we go. Now we're going to be making money from the sugar cane, which is fantastic. Well, sugar cane, sugar beet and sugar cane. It'll all be producing and selling off the sugar as it makes. Everything else is off and working. We are absolutely going to be stripping away some of these sawmills, the carpentry stations, should I say. Too many. We don't need that many. I would rather chop the trees up and turn it into wood chips. It's much faster than selling the furniture. And I think that our farm sawmill, which is the custom modded one, is doing just fine. And we are going to upgrade that. So it's going to go even faster. In fact, we might do that now if we've got the money. Ridiculously cheap. Why is that so cheap? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot and I forgot to up the price. Oh well. Never mind. So what else are we doing? So yeah, that's going to be producing really rapidly now. That is going to drop really, really fast. We're going to need to get plenty of wood on board there. Seed production is going well. We're going to run out of commodity long before we top out our seeds. And the greenhouse is eating seeds as we speak. And again, we can always upgrade this to make it kick out even more if we need to. Silage into BGA is progressing. Everything else is shut down because we just don't have the goods. We do have the goods. We've got a whole lot of straw over there that needs to be chopping. I forgot about that. Another task. TMR, plenty to spare, and the animals are all fed. Same with the pig food. We do need some sunflowers, but we got 110,000 litres, and I think there might be some in this silo as well. And silage is already being reproduced, which is really good. And the sugar beets aren't working because we just don't have the sugar beets. And the clothes are being produced slowly and surely, and we're all out of stone again. But we've got 342,000 litres of lime in that production facility, and we've got 800,000 litres of lime sitting in a trailer. So I think we're okay for lime. So let's get this tractor and oh no, I was going to send him back to the farm, but no, since we're up here. Well, I was thinking about getting a tree chopper and doing a bit of tree cutting, but I'm wondering whether it wouldn't be better just to push forward and get into the next day. All of this will be cotton eventually, once we get it all up and working. But for the meantime, it can just sit and stay as grass. When it grows through, we'll just rake in the grass, pardon the pun. We've got some felled trees kicking about here. I'm not too fussed about that. They will get gobbled up really quickly. Hello. And apparently we had some wood chips stored. Didn't know that. So, impromptu job. Let's take this off to the seller's market and get that sold. And then we'll take care of the straw. Yeah, I think what we'll do is I'm going to throw you guys back into accelerated speed, into warp speed, as I like to call it. I'm going to sell this off, drop the tractor off at the farm, and then we're going to skip over to the BGA, which is just off to the left there. And if you can just peer in the distance, you can just make out the huge stack of bales of straw that are sitting there. We're going to chop all those down, and then we're going to accelerate time, get into the next day, and we'll see where the hell we go from there. And then I will do a recap after we've recorded another nice little segment. I think that is the best option. And if we're really like, I don't actually know what's going to grow tomorrow. Let's zoom right out. Potatoes might come up. That barley will absolutely come up, but it's so close to the grain mill that that's going to be fantastic. I don't think there's going to be anything else. Could be another one of those slow days. But at the same time, I'm also a little, well, not concerned, but I've got a funny feeling the grass is going to come up tomorrow. And if we have a slow day harvest-wise, that's actually kind of good, because it gives us much more time to work on the grass, and I will remember to slow the time frame down to 0.5 to buy me even more of the day, so that we can get it done in daylight rather than darkness when the last one was, because that was an absolute nightmare. If you want to know what I'm talking about, skip back a couple of episodes, you will find it. Harvesting grass in the dark when you can't see what you've cut and what you haven't cut, and then going around and collecting it is not fun at all, in any way, shape or form. Horrible, absolutely horrible. So yeah, so plan you guys into warp speed. I'm going to chop this straw down, we're going to skip forward, and then I will get on with whatever work presents itself to us, and then we'll do a recap at the end. So once again, listen to it, watch it, whatever works for you, enjoy, and we'll speak again real soon. Alright then, that is the day, or this episode should I say, pretty much complete. We have made a start. We are into the new day. We've got quite a bit to go over here, so I'll do it really as quickly as I can. We're into the new day. It is still quite dark. It is 3:30 in the morning. I started a lot earlier than I was planning, because I was right. You probably can't see it too clearly, but there is grass. It was all regrown, so we are very much back into Lawnmower Simulator. However, we have some alterations and some changes here. First things first, the potato field is up and working. The AI, as you can see, has screwed it up and missed several passes. Not a huge problem, but he's almost complete. And the other guy is working. He's pretty much going to complete by the time we're done with this little segment here, so I'm just going to leave him going. We have started the grass cut. We've cut around the olives and the canola field and this field down here. We haven't collected it yet. We do have the trailer available. We are shipping it back with the 77T. Once it hits back on the farm, we'll hook it up to the crone, get it down there, and we'll start the grass process. That is all we're going to be doing in the next episode. It is just going to be grass. I'm going to fervently try to get as much done in one episode as I can, so that it minimizes the amount of grass work that we're doing. And it's a good test as well, because we've been cutting new fields into the map all over the place, so it'll be interesting to see just how much grass we actually have. But here is the really good news. Let's get away from that so it's not too loud. We have no leased equipment. If you were watching my sped up segment, the last segment that we just recorded, I have purchased all of our equipment. We own everything. We own the map. We own all our vehicles, which means currently standing, you'll see in the top section of the screen right now, hopefully it's working, a remaining debt of £10 million. That was the original aim so very long ago that we were to be paying off. So now, because we are not expected to pay anything, it's all clean and clear. We have £2.3 million available to us. £2.3 million. We've got no more leasing costs. There's no more debt. Well, there will be debt incursions every day. But here is the thing. That is the number we're focusing on now. In the top section of your screen, the debt number. You can see it there as well. £10 million. We can repay in £5,000 increments. So what we're going to do at the end of every episode from here on out, that number is going to come down. So keep an eye on it. The top of your screen, I'm going to keep it on there for every episode now. And it is going to come down at the end of every day. So we start paying it off. I wish I could do it a lot faster. I wish I could just hold my finger on it, but I can't. We are going to pay off a massive amount. Almost every penny we've got, or not almost every penny, because we do need to keep some back, but we are going to make a lot as well. So, but here's the really important thing. With every repayment we make, we are reducing the amount of loan interest that we are incurring. I anticipate this debt to fall really quickly now. I really wish you could just hold your finger on this. It would be so much easier and so much better for your fingers. Although I don't suppose they ever really expected you to be paying this much debt. Oop. Getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. I'd like to say this won't happen again, but it will. We'll be paying off big amounts regularly, although I'll probably just keep paying it off throughout the day so that we don't have to spend so much time doing this. Let's keep about 50,000 with us. There we go, that'll do. Right, so new total. New total is 7.705,000. 7.705. There we go. We have 7.7 million left to go. We have just paid off a huge amount. That is fantastic. I'm overjoyed. And that's where we're going to call this episode. Brilliant episode for me. I really enjoyed this one. Making excellent progress now. We are on the home stretch. This debt is going to come down really quickly. So here is where I will say thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you've been seeing, then make sure you hit that subscription button, turn on your notifications, throw us a comment if you feel like it. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch you all on the next one.